Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to your daily read from the Drawing the Circle Productions YouTube channel. I am your reader, Mark the Lyons, Mel for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, and very, very happy to be reading for you this morning. We are looking at Wednesday, May 27th. Moon is in Leo all day, went into Leo at 2:33 a.m. Eastern Time, will remain in Leo until tomorrow when it goes void, of course, at 9:30 a.m. So not a terribly long time in Leo, but hey, we get a day of it for our creativity and good fortune, all that fifth house stuff. I'm going to be reading 2 decks for you today. The Whispers of Love Oracle, because who doesn't love an oracle on a hump day for a Wednesday, as well as the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle. Yep, that's right, 2 oracle decks. Keep them simple, although both of them very direct, I find. Angels, Gods, and Goddesses I've only been working with for a couple of months, maybe 3 months. Very, very cool, though. I love them very, very, very much. They're a little like, whack. There you go. I thought for a Leo moon that would be helpful. And of course, the Whispers of Love Oracle I've been working with for a while, also rather direct, a bit softer. So shall we? Let's dive in. We'll do Aries through Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Feels like a pretty good day. Nothing huge going on here today. I had a meeting with my accountant. So let's see how this goes. Shall we? Take a couple of nice deep breaths for me. Already said the prayer, already did the Wim Hof breathing, already did the oil pull, I've got my coffee. I think I'm ready to rock and roll, Leo rising that I am. Here we go. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, 1 card in clarity for the Aries collective. Yeah, we're off and running. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What have you got for them today? An angel, a god, or a goddess, just a little piece of guidance and grace for them. The Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on this Wednesday, May 27th. And while we're here, let's just get them both at the same time. Higher selves of all involved, same thing. What do you got for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign this Leo Wednesday, May 27th? What you got for them? All right. Well, you got the Angel of Finances and the Ask for Help card. So the Angel of Finances, honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive, while at the same time, from the higher selves, ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Now, these could be 2 totally different things. I mean, everything's interwoven in our lives as experience. But the Angel of Finances, it's really talking about something coming in a little predictive, right? Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. And one would think with the Angel of Finances, it's about that. But that also to ask for the help you need. If it is interrelated, it's like, well, I mean, is it that much money where you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with all this money? Said nobody ever. Well, I mean, you know, to make sure you pay your taxes on it and stuff like that, of course, you're going to need help. But if it is needing a little help until that money comes in, that's certainly one thing. If it's calling to the divine, asking for help, that's certainly another. But Aries, I think it's just all important for all of us right now to really ask for the help that may be sitting right in front of us. I am really coming to discover that we have everything we need in the present moment, and that's annoying because the ego doesn't like that. The ego's like, no, I don't have everything I need. I don't have everything I want. It doesn't really work that way. Everything that you need, literally, in a more mature spiritual adult sense, that everything that you need is here, but are you playing the game accordingly, right? Well, let's find out what the Taurians are doing. That's an interesting combo there. Angel of Finances and ask for help, particularly if, you know, the finances are coming along, but you need help in another area. That can also be saying there might be a little tunnel vision going on, right? Don't we get that way when the money's doing one thing, we forget about certain aspects of our own physical health. How you doing, buddy? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Breathe. My angels, my gods, my goddesses, please, 1 card for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What do you got for them? this Wednesday, May 27th moon in Leo. Just one card in clarity for the Taurians, right? We'll do them face down. And I mean the cards, not the Taurians. Please, 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 higher selves of all involved. What's an oracle card, a whisper of love from their higher selves for the Taurus collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign today, May 27th. Goddess of nature, loving that for the Taurus signs. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition, kind of like in that. And you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Now, I'll be honest with you. Your dream is coming to fruition. That means that there's a plan of development, right? That the divine plan of unfolding, right? That things are in divine timing. That fruition isn't just when you plant the seed, right? It takes a while to go from seed to fruit, just saying the growth cycle of anything. But to get that you are limitless at the same time, that remember this, there's nothing you can't do. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. So what are you doing in the meantime with waiting for this thing? Because I kind of feel like it's Wednesday. Let's get going. Where's the thing that's supposed to be happening? I mean, not just Wednesday. Today is a literal day, but that sense of a work week, right? It's like trying to get to the weekend. Well, you are limitless. What is it that you can do today? What do you have that's here in the now that you can work through with your limitless nature? You can do anything you choose to do, while the goddess of nature is saying that things are maturing, things are coming along, that you will reap what you're sowing. But in terms of your dreams coming to fruition, see, that's what gives it a bit more of a, like, I mean, as much as I love getting DoorDash from Arby's, it's like, you know, dream about it. It's not necessarily a life goal. I mean, if it is, a very simple life goal to do, really, it's an app. But this feels like there's something bigger in play. So experience some of that limitless today, right? These are daily reads. It's like trying to at least recognize this truth. It's like, you know, I really can do anything. It might not all be wise. It may not be all for the highest good and the well-being of all, but I really do have choices here, right? Keep that in mind. Sometimes that can really move us ahead, not just in terms of manifesting what we want, but that sense of being, all right, yeah, right, I'm waiting for this thing, and I have other choices that I can focus on. Cool. Let's look to the Geminis. Nice deep breath. Hi, my Geminis, please. One card in clarity for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, my angels, gods, and goddesses. Please, one card for them on this Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. Moon in Leo. Well, I'm not supposed to look at them until both of them are down. I don't know the deck that one that well, or be able to know what card it was just from the artwork. So from the higher selves of all involved, please, same thing. For the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. And I will certainly do that as soon as I get this card out. Higher selves of all involved. There we go. Well, you've got the angel of space clearing. It's time to clear out all negative thoughts and feelings. Yay, great fun. With union of hearts, there's a connection of love that defies explanation. Okay, now, you know, I'm always wary of putting that immediately in the romantic sexual context every single time, because people jump to huge conclusions with that sort of stuff. But let's start with that. There's a union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. Well, defies explanation, you usually don't always say that when things are great, right? It's like, oh my God, it just defies explanation. I have no idea why this is going on. In other words, there's no rational thing going on here. Hence, one would say more of an emotional thing here. But, you know, that can certainly refer to a past life connection, a reincarnational something, a connection of love that defies explanation. Don't try to explain it. But with the angel of space clearing, like when I hear space clearing, I think about, yeah, get the sage, right? Get the broom, get the candle, get the salt, get the water. We're going to exercise this place. But this really is talking more about, it's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. So maybe there is a inexplicable, unexplainable heart connection in your life that you need to clear out some thoughts and feelings about, which is a little literal going for this deck. But if it's a union of heart, don't waste too much time trying to explain it. Feel what you got to feel. And I know I'm asking that of an air sign, but feel your feelings through. Let them have their complete arc on this stuff. That's the only way to let them go. In my experience, at least, as well as lots of therapists and spiritual teachers, that you can't deny what you're feeling and make them go away, right? You have to actually express, let the energy move through you. So interesting. Let's check the Cancerians. Oh, right. I said I would take a sip of coffee. That's what that little side chat was. Wet my whistle. Let's ask them for the Cancerians. The angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do you got for them this Wednesday, May 27th, 2020, please? Oh, that was easy. One card in clarity for them. For the Whispers of Love Oracle, please, the higher selves of all involved. For my Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what you got? What you got? What you got for them? That one I can see. All right. Take a chance on love with the God of Indulgence. I love this card. He's so hot for a painting. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy. Like a little oracular permission to have a little fun, to indulge a little bit, and take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So is there an emotional indulgence for you today to feel some love, to choose love, to take a chance on love? And I know ABBA just queued up in everybody's brain, but it's to take a chance on me, take a chance on love. You take a chance on me without maybe necessarily taking a chance on love, but hey, as it's so it goes. The God of Indulgence is very Dionysus for me. I'm a Dionysian archetype day one from jump. So to take a chance on love, to indulge in that, in a sense, it could be a mystical love. It could be the love of the divine, the love of your family, the love of your friends, your love of your beloved, whoever that may be, the love of self. But with that thing of indulgence, if you're going to indulge, make sure it's something that you love today, particularly because it's a Wednesday, right? It's like, let's not spend the rest of the week doing it. Although, hey, if you can get away with it, get away with it. I can't. I got work. I've been working in the coal mine, going downtown. Let's look for the Leo, since it is their Leo moon day. Nice deep breath. And because I am a Leo rising, let's have a look-see-dooksy. What you got for us, my angels, gods, and goddesses, my beloved divine celestials, divine masculines, and divine feminines? What you got? What you got for the Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on this lovely Wednesday, May 27th, moon in Leo? One for them and higher selves of all involved, possibly my own included. What you got for us, the Leos, today? All right, Leo moon J, May 27th, a Wednesday. Goddess of knowledge. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. See what I mean? Very direct to these cards. It's like, start to apply what you know, because we know, but do we always apply, right? Trust your intuition with embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So there's really something in here about the more intuitive side of it, like, you know, Leos, Aries, Sagittarians, fire signs, very much more in the impulse of the creativity, the element of fire, desire. Tune to your water today. Well, and that would make sense. The moon is in Leo. Maybe you're getting a little extra intuitive guidance and grace, or at least have a little bit more sensitivity towards that. So don't push down your emotions, right? Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions, but rather embrace them. That goddess of knowledge, we're looking at a divine feminine energy there. Start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition that there might be something saying that, you know, something's either really right here or something's really wrong here. How does it feel to you? Put that into action, right? Start to apply what you already know, and hear, not so much hear, although we need both, right? Absolutely. That's interesting. I'll keep that in mind for sure. Let's see for the Virgos. Virgo power. Here we go. Breathe. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign this Wednesday, May 27th, Moon in Leo. What do you got for us? An angel, a god, or a goddess? We'll take that right off the top. Thank you very much. And what about the whisper of love from the higher selves of all involved, possibly my own included? We'll see about that, I guess. Please, what have you got for us? A whisper of love. What is a whisper of love for the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this Wednesday, May 27th? Angel of the universe, you are being encouraged to expand your thinking. Oh, well, for Virgo, isn't that just a get out of jail free card with miracles and blessings? Everything has its gift, but we have to, in order to even acknowledge the miracle and blessing, expand our thinking. You are being encouraged to expand your thinking with the angel of the universe. Very Catherine Hepburn kind of card there, kind of digging that big time, right? With miracles and blessings, everything has its gift. Everything has its gift. All right, well, sometimes that can be like, wow, this really sucks. And you have to expand your thinking, and you go, oh my God, that really is a gift. That saved me this, or that provided me with that. That later on will do that. Let's expand our thinking. We'll do our best. I know, it is a Wednesday. I think that totally calls for another sip of coffee, though. The Libras, the lovely Libras. My Libras, what you got? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. My Libra signs, please. The gods, the goddesses, the angels. One oracle card for them. What's going on for them today, this Wednesday, May 27th, Moon in Leo 2020. Is that just one? That's just one. The higher selves of all involved. What say you for the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign this Leo Moon Wednesday, May 27th, 2020? What you got? The angel of guidance. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. Now, there's a Matt Kahn mantra that is just pinging my brain here. A renewed sense of direction. One of the mantras here, it's honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of new direction once the burning is complete. So a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. It just clicks in my head that the fire may not be done burning quite yet. Will soon manifest. And to listen with your heart, not just listen to your heart, as oh, people just love messaging me this early in the morning. Don't you know I'm working gifts and gifs and all of that. The angel of guidance, right? Is saying here that to listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart, because a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest with the angel of guidance. So literally saying, listen to your guidance, but listen with your heart. Listen more emotionally. Yes, and that speaks not just to the intuitive guidance of the emotional field and the intuitive field, but also keep in mind that as Libras, the mind is going to try and balance everything out and sort it out. I know, I'm a Virgo. It's simple, but I also have Venus in Libra. So to really listen, pay attention to the feelings in up here, not just down here, because you can get a feeling, lower chakra intuition, but then have an emotion about it, right? It's like, well, I'm sad because I feel this, right? So keep that in balance. The mental emotional balance can be tricky on that. And then, of course, the ego is going to rewrite whatever the guidance is as quickly as possible into how it can get what it wants, right? But we're saying a renewed sense of direction here. So, and purpose, that this might be something new coming in. So pay attention. If your heart is afraid, right, then it really is saying that there is a potential for great change, emotional release, and possibly some loss. But sometimes you got to lose stuff to get stuff, right? Got to exhale to inhale. Let's move on. Scorpios are very familiar with this. Let's read the Scorpios. Nice deep breath. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please one card for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, this Leo moon, Wednesday, May 27th. What do you got on the table for the Scorpios, please? Angels, gods, and goddesses, and higher selves of all involved. Same thing. What do you got for the Scorpios today, this Wednesday, May 27th, 2020? Whisper of love from their higher selves, please, for the Scorpios. And we've got the goddess of the unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown while looking at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Now, what I like about these two together is that the goddess of the unknown, that's very Scorpio, right? Water sign, mystery, hidden stuff, secrets, the occult. Oh, it's trucking with the occult. Look at your pattern in relationships. Nobody needs to know you're doing that, right? Because you're being prepared for something. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. So look at your relations and get that, it's going to require strength of you to acknowledge what you need to change or modify in your behavior. It doesn't say you change it right this second. But with a new chapter of your life around the corner, removing fear and embracing the unknown, that's gonna take some changes and some strength on your part. Look, your fixed water change isn't necessarily your thing, like us mutables are. Like Virgo, Pisces, Moon, mutable, mutable, mutable. We can pretty much go with the flow, unless our hearts are really set on something, or we're stuck, which is just the same thing. So go easy and gentle with yourself on that, but requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Because look, there's a new life coming for all of us. We are in the zone of overlap between the old world and the new world. I don't think we're in the new one completely yet. We are still in that place of finding our way through. You know what I'm talking about. So let's move on to Sagittarius, shall we? My Saggies, nice deep breath. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got for them this wonderful Wednesday, May 27th, moon in Leo? What you got for them today, right? Don't look at it. Right. It just felt very spacey, my Sagittarians. Like, yay, what's going on today? Please, from the higher selves of all involved, please, what you got for them this Wednesday, May 27th, 2020. For the Sagittarians, angel of healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing with have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So here's the thing. Like, as an emotional healer, particularly my own best client that way, Pisces Moon, I used to think that, oh, I'm having an emotion, I have to heal the emotion. No, I've learned the emotion is a sign that the healing's already underway, right? So to have patience, to give your heart time to feel what it's feeling, that inner child, to cry, to laugh, to rage, whatever, but you don't let the child run the show, right? So to have patience, right? Love is patient and kind always, particularly with yourself. Be patient and kind with yourself today with that angel of healing, particularly if there is sadness. Sadness is a really good sign that the ego is dissolving because it didn't get what it wants. It's disappointed. It's sad. And who hasn't had to deal with that these past few months? No one had this on their vision board, as I've been saying it. So to nurture that and to have patience with yourself, it's completely normal to go through a sadness process, a grieving process. And it doesn't matter how long you've been getting used to this new world that we're in. Sagittarians in particular, you love being expansive, and we've had to deal with a lot of limitations just to stay safe. Feeling it. Let's move on to the Capricorns. Breathe. Yeah, just be patient with yourself. That's very, very clear. It's only a Wednesday. It's just a daily read. Hey, it's only Chinatown. All right, my angels, gods, and goddesses, the Capricorns, please, one card in clarity for the Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign this Wednesday, May 27th. What you got for them today? An angel, a goddess, or a god? There we go. And the whispers of the higher self, same thing, same day, Wednesday, May 27th, Leo moon for my Capricorns. What you got for my lovely mountain goats that I love so much? I love me and my mountain goats. I love my Capricorns. The angel of joyfulness. That's lovely. I'm so happy for you. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Work, my caps. Happy about that. And like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Well, start getting into it. You know, you don't have to start screaming your love for everyone and everything at the top of the mountain. Start at the foothill and just be like, I love this mountain. Right? My life is good as it is, right? Like start this basic acknowledgement, right? Just start acknowledging things. You don't have to jump the energy up to the top of the mountain in one huge leap, right? Just kind of be like, okay, angel of joyfulness. Joy is my natural state. I want to appreciate, let me get that I already have everything I need right now. Everything that we need is always given to us in every moment. I know it doesn't seem that way. But that's the ego for you. It's never going to see it that way. Only the soul knows that to be true. And joy is an attribute of the soul, not the ego. The ego can be happy, but it's conditionally happy. Or it'll be happy until, where the soul really gets everything is about our furtherance and our enjoyment here. And you know, the like attracts like part. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving, because there is a great joy in the movement of love through our energy systems. Isn't that right, kitty cats just dancing around in front of me like your feline rockets? See, it's not a question of lack of things to love in our life. It's about, do we give ourselves the time to acknowledge, respect, and welcome those feelings in, because they're truly gifts. They're healing gifts. Just saying. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the aquariums, the aqua lungs. Nice deep breath. My angels, gods, and masters, please. Whoopsie. Get back in there. One card in clarity for the Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got for them today, this Wednesday, May 27th, moon in Leo. For the Aquarians, this would be their opposite signs. So what you got for them? The god of the arts. Well, he looks like an overthinker. I think you'll like him. The artist within you is about to emerge. Uh-oh. Well, I the alcohol. The artist within you is about to emerge. Look at him. He's like, I can overthink anything. I bet you can. He looks so serious. Aren't you just so serious? Cute, though. I like the rainbow mustache thing you're working there. Look at me hitting on my own cards. The whispers of love. Higher selves of all involved, please, for the Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is their whisper of love? What is the whisper of love from their higher selves today, this Wednesday, May 27th, moon in Leo, their opposite sign, with the god of the arts there just looking at me. I see you. That candle flame in your third eye is giving me that look. What do you got for the Aquarians, please? Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective, and how much of that is about art, right? To see things from a different perspective. So the god of the arts, the artist within you is about to emerge, along with practice compassion and seeing things from a different point of view. Now, that's a great way to be compassionate with yourself if you think that, you know, well, one way of doing it, it's like, well, look at how much other people are suffering. Suddenly like, oh, I'm not suffering that much. Oh, I feel compassion for myself. Yeah, I get it. But with that artist part of it, that there might be something that, as you look at it from a different perspective, really does inspire you and opens your heart. Now, keep in mind, compassion, there are whole spiritual systems based on it, like Buddhism, for a perfect example. So mindfulness, take that, like really research mindfulness more in that Eastern context than the Western. that there's something there about really allowing the mind to do what it does at its best when it's loved and supported and not running the show. And that compassion is that everybody's doing the best that they can, right? So you can really pull back, Aquarians, and see things from that larger egalitarian, humanitarian, we are the world kind of sort of point of view, tuned to unity consciousness, and really have that movement of compassion through your heart for yourself and for everyone. See things from a different perspective. It's lovely. Not bad for Wednesday, I'll say that. But finally, less cards down. Pisces. You ready, my mer people? You ready? Pisces moon that I am. I don't know. Pisces moon, am I ready? I don't know. I don't know. I have to do tax stuff today. We'll see. I want to go back to bed and make videos. Not in bed, you know what I mean. Breathe. All right, my angels, my gods, my goddesses. What do you got for the Piscean collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs today, this Wednesday, May 27th, 2020, moon in Leo, please? What is our angel, god, or goddess? And what is the whisper of love from our higher selves to the Piscean collective? Yes, my own higher self involved, please. One card in clarity. The Piscean collective. Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs this Wednesday, May 27th, 2020, please. There we go. Goddess of compassion. Well, we should probably hang out with the Aquarians because they've got practice compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. Ooh, snap. Ain't it? Ain't it just? Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. Now, that doesn't mean, you know, we can't take that extra look in the mirror to make sure the eyebrows are okay. That's kind of critical, isn't it? Meaning that it's very detail-oriented. But when it's paired with the card of true love, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is true love coming our way today? Remember, that can manifest itself in all sorts of different ways. So maybe it comes through us being compassionate. Now, I will say, Pisceans were known for being compassionate because we are the elders of the zodiac last sign, right? We're not the Aries, the babies. We're the elders, the last sign of the zodiac, the Pisceans. So to have compassion, we have felt it all. And as empaths, we can feel everybody's everything. So we can have compassion there. But with that card of true love, maybe there's somebody on the, I'm doing the Path of True Love readings today, halfway through, starting with Libra. We'll do Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius today if I can get away with them. That people screw up from our perspective, and we screw up on the path of true love all the time, but we can't screw up the divine plan, and the path of true love is interwoven, intricately woven into the divine plan, lifetime after lifetime. How can we screw that up? We can't. We just play it the best that we can. So to have compassion, right? Be compassionate with yourself and others. I will certainly do my best to do that myself. So let's put these together as we put them away. We have, come here, you. For the Aries, we've got Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive, and ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Sounds like a wise thing to do for a Wednesday. Taurus, Goddess of Nature. You reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to a fruition. And remember, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose. It's a very empowering day for you all. For the Geminis, Angel of Space Clearing, it's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings, because there's a union of hearts here going on that defies all explanation. And boy, do I know how that one resonates with me. For the Cancerians, the god of indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy. What you indulge in is you take a chance on love. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever, but it might start with an indulgence on a Wednesday. What you gonna do on a Wednesday? That's so indulgent. That changes your life. You never know. For the Leos, Goddess of Knowledge, start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition and embrace your emotions. Don't push down. your feelings or judge your emotions. It seems to be pretty wise considering the moon is in Leo today. You might be getting some guidance and grace. It's been percolating, ready, willing, but not yet able. Maybe today it is able. For the Virgos, angels of the universe, you're being encouraged to expand your thinking rather than be detail-oriented, to see the larger picture. There are miracles and blessings afoot, and I am going to put that aside with the Leo card because I like to write those down when I like them. Even when I don't, I still do. For the Libra, the angel of guidance, a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So listen with your heart. You're listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. So pay attention to what you're feeling in terms of the guidance coming, right? You got the angel of guidance, but notice the emotional reactions and responses to that guidance can give you a little extra piece there. There are different levels of intuition, different chakric voices, so to speak. So the Scorpio, goddess of the unknown, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown while looking at your patterns in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change your behavior. Because when you change your behavior in a relationship, it changes the whole relationship. People may not like it, but hey, only you have to feel good about your choices at the end of the day. That's how you unravel codependence. Ask Matt Kahn. It's in his healing card deck. For the Sagittarians, angel of healing, the angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. And it says to that, then have patience. Love is patient and kind always. That the emotional healing process, if it is purely emotional, do take time. And loving yourself in that way is certainly about being patient. But if there is sadness involved there, do get that the best thing you can do sometimes, particularly with what we're going through, is to give yourself the time and space to have those emotions, to let that inner child cry and to nurture and love that inner child, having patience with it, because it's actually the ego dissolving and being integrated into the internal love of the soul. That's for free. The Capricorns, angel of joyfulness, something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Well, blessed be for the Caps. But like attracts like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And I get a new connection on that one. It's saying, well, the love that you're putting out, right? You're becoming more loving. So more love is coming to you. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen as a result of that. So you played a part in it. It's not just all of a sudden you were walking along and happiness hits you like a train on a track. Because the dog days are over. We'll see about that. The Aquarians, god of the arts. The artist within you is about to emerge. And I could have hours of conversation with him, and I wonder what it would be like to kiss him. That candle thing going on in his ajna, his third eye. With practice, compassion, see things from a different perspective. And my mother would say, yes, another artist, how wonderful for you. Practice, compassion, see things from a different perspective. And perspective with the god of art, I kind of like that. I kind of like that play on words, that connection there. And finally, we get the true love card, my Pisceans, the goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So enough of that for today. And with true love, this love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And maybe that is love for ourselves. But I have a feeling with that practice compassion thing, we're going to see something today or get triggered about a past love that might very well be a lesson of true love big time. And to see it from a new perspective, we needed some location to see this one differently. So that we may heal, so that we may grow, so that we may forgive, so that we may fulfill our roles in the divine plan for the well-being of all. So motivating, and so it is. So wishing you all, my YouTube friends, the very best and the very blessed of this Wednesday, May 27th, 2020, moon in Leo. Hang in there. We'll be going into Virgo for the weekend. Yay, at least Friday, Saturday. So we'll get some healing done. And I have a feeling, about this healing that will probably work with the healing mantra deck before the week is out. If not tomorrow for Thursday, then maybe Friday. So we'll have the mantra for the weekend. We'll see how that plays out. So check in tomorrow. Otherwise, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this Wednesday, May 27th. 2020, my beloveds, but for now, enjoy your day. Hail. Farewell, and blessed be. Bye.